This video, for the first time, I'm riding Espejo with a dressage saddle. The work that I'm going to show in this segment is getting him to pick up the inside of his torso as he's circling at the walk and the trot. This is very important when it comes to getting the horse to truly yield to the bit, because when they pick up, especially on the inside, they'll pick up the root of their neck, and that gives a true yield in the neck and the jaw. So here, I'm asking him to move away from my inside leg and then step his forehand in for a turn. So he already understands this whole idea of yielding his inside hind when I use my inside leg on him. But he's been used to stepping in right after I ask him to do that. So this is going to be different. What I'd like him to do now is to step up underneath his body with his inside hind, more specifically step it in front of his outside hind, but not turn in with his forehand. So this is a little bit of a tough concept for a green horse to get onto. A lot of this work is going to be pretty subtle to see, but right here he's trying to fall in. So he's running into the rein pressure, and I'm asking him to move off my leg. So rather than just keep going at the trot, since he was struggling with it, I just break it down to the walk until he moves out, and then off we go again. And we'll start the process again. So I'm just asking for one step at a time, then give a reward, and then ask again. I'm not trying to string them together. I won't do that until it becomes automatic. But in reality, I continually ride one step at a time. That's how I make his feet my feet. So here he is. He's a bit stuck again. And there he goes. Oh, there he goes, dropping his shoulder again. I'm breaking it down again. Get off my leg. And he moved himself off my leg. Now I'm not trying to force him over. It's just there's pressure in there when he falls in. I want him to move off that pressure and for it to be his idea. So that was pretty nice right there. And there he starts falling in again. So he just continually falls into that pressure, and then I ask him to come off. So the way I'm thinking about this is that this will get to be a very easy thing when he understands the dialogue. So there he had a very nice stretch, and I just let him walk, let him know it was good, and now let's try the other direction. Now, as we all know, it's not the same both directions. Horses are right-handed and left-handed just like we are. And they have a side where they get more stuck. I don't actually think about that a lot. I just ride them the way with what's going on in that moment. There he goes, falling in. And we come off. So you can see my foot. I'm bumping him there, saying, come off that leg. Don't sit on it. There we go. But then I'm using the leg pressure at the same time his inside hind is coming off the ground, because that's the easiest time to step it up under his body. And you can sort of see that there as he's coming around. Now it just so happens as I'm using my leg in this fashion and he yields to it, it also gets him looking around the circle. Stuck again, and moves off. So I'll break him all the way down to a halt if he's really not getting it. I don't want to just keep going around and around the circle, hanging on him and kicking on him. He gets to thinking that that's just the deal. I want him to see that if he comes off of it, there will be no pressure. I keep riding him, but there's no actual pressure from either my hand or leg. And that, of course, is where it gets to where he doesn't weigh anything to me and I don't weigh anything to him. So this is a pretty nice walk here. There he's actually falling out just a little. So my hand goes in and open and ask him to step his shoulder in so he's not falling out on the outside shoulder. But for the most part, we're working on falling in, or working on asking him not to fall in. Keep himself picked up. There he kind of switched from falling in to falling out. This is all typical stuff of a green horse. That was a good job. We'll call it a day.